not getting out of this.
Hey, no.
Hey, come on, stop the fighting. Hey, call the ambulance!
An individual appears to have been stabbed in Los Angeles at the anti-ICE protest and seen in the footage shared by Julio Razas 111. Well, 11, my bad. Get your city under control, Mayor Bass. Mayor Bass ain't doing nothing. Student reportedly ditched school every day this week to attend a pro-Mexico protest. These are kids? Well, with pro-protest, I don't know who has the knife, but now it's going to look even worse because now the police is going to check you even more for a knife, because if you want to protest, why do you want to walk with that? To protect you from one person that kinda looked like you. I think that they might have stabbed one of their own. I'm like, people, this is wild.
Venga, venga por mí, suba. Venga por mí. Estamos a la misma distancia. ¿Usted cree que hay más ellos? No, papá, mire, ve. No. ¿Usted cree que me van a mandar para mi país? No. Venga por mí. Venga por mí. Suba a este cuarto piso, ve.
I'll be honest. He has the effort. Then again, I also know that if he falls, they're going to blame ICE.
You're not going to tell me what to do. This is Mexican land.
Okay.
Look at that flag, because that flag isn't on the floor, is it?
Hey.
Is it?
Hey.
You can't say I'm disrespecting. No, esta es mi tierra. Esta es mi tierra.
This is my land.
Esta es mi tierra.
Come here.
Okay, my people kill you.
Turn around.
I'm going in peace and you're hurting me and you're going to regret it when you... Okay.
Hey.
Touch me, when your kids die. When your kids die. You're squishing my hand and they already know.
All this happening this morning around 9:30. The Kern County Sheriff's Office says 24-year-old Crystal Aguilar cut the chain securing the flagpole at the entrance to the park, removed the American flag, threw it into the mud, and replaced it with the flag of Mexico. When park rangers attempted to detain Aguilar, she responded with a slew of threats. She was taken into custody and booked into jail on several charges, including threatening a peace officer, vandalism, and resisting arrest.
Now it kind of makes sense. It's not that they're waving the flag in America as if they don't like their country, Mexico itself. In America, they actually believe that certain part of America is Mexico. And guess what? Cat Williams met one of those people that actually believe certain part of America is Mexico. And it didn't go well. Dilo, remember to subscribe.
Remember to subscribe? ¿Por qué?
Because I'm saying, you think I'm just in Mexico and I'm defending America. Because are you Mexican? Do you know where Mexico is? No, this ain't Mexico. It used to be Mexico, motherfucker, and now it's Phoenix, goddammit. Nigga. I bet you don't leave here and go to Mexico, motherfucker. Go get you some chicken speech. I'll put you cabrón. No, nigga, do you know where you at, nigga? USA! 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 I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers think they can live in this country and then still be allegiance to another fucking country. If you love another country more than you love America, motherfucker, then get to step into that bitch.
I mean, officially, I'm Dutch on the passport. In my blood, I'm Caribbean. When people ask me, where are you from? Curacao. What are you? Dutch. You can be two things at the same time. It's not like I'm freaking Caribbean. I have nothing to do with this freaking past. No! The whole idea that I can't just go out showing one flag saying this country is freaking amazing in another country demanding them to help me to live in their country. It doesn't make any sense.
You love Mexico. So if you love Mexico, bitch, get the fuck over there. And as for my Mexican American homies, viva la revolución! Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what's so for this country, bitch. You ain't did shit, nigga. Fuck, we were slaves, bitch. Y'all just work like that at the landscapers, motherfucker.
Yeah, it got really personal, but it sounded like somebody said, we are in Mexico. And then Cat Mills were like, no, we're not gonna do that over here. You're in Phoenix. That made sense, but the pressure was wild. So he exploded. And it makes sense. It's like, yo, you can't just wave your flag in the allegiance of another country, enjoying a benefit that you don't have in your other country, and then you're telling me, in my own country, you're in Mexico, at a comedian place. Cat William, of course he's going to roast you.
I was nervous and reticent to come up here and speak just for retaliation purposes. I just wanted to share some things that are going on at my agency. In the last week, we had Elon Musk in our building, and after he visited the building, he called for a 50% cut of the entire agency. My colleagues are getting 15-minute one-on-one check-ins with 19, 20, and 21-year-old college graduates asking to justify their existence. Supervisors are being told not to tell their staff anything, withhold information, and today we got word that supervisors must now fill out a justification form and that there's going to be just a 30% rank and yank of all staff in my agency. And to top it all off, one of Musk's top lieutenants and his wife and young child have shacked up on the 6th floor of our agency and are living there. The hallway's been blocked off with a special access list for people who can't get back there. Queer and trans folks of my agency are being doxxed in public, their lives threatened.
Government worker says 90-year-old DOGE employees are having a 50-minute interview with federal employees to justify their existence before determining if they should be fired. I think in 50 minutes you can do that. And if you're going to defend yourself by suddenly defending queer and trans folk, I'm like, you should be justified that you are working. That's the efficiency. Because maybe even if you care about the people that you're allowed to care about, doing that consistently, you don't really do the work when they're paying you a huge amount of money.
I also find it rich that all of the sudden the other side has some problem with successful businessmen being involved in politics whenever you guys are the party of George Soros, of Bill and Melinda Gates, of Sheryl Sandberg, of Mackenzie Bezos, of Taylor Swift, of so many other billionaires across the country, as well as every woke, weird pervert in Hollywood. I find this incredibly disingenuous. I think the reality is that the Republican Party under President Trump has a very clear mandate from voters, and you guys don't like it because voters rejected everything you stand for and every policy that you've shoved down the American people's throats over the past 4 years, whether it's open borders, a failing economy, raging inflation, this weird woke stuff that you guys have been shoving down our children's throats. And the voters rejected you and they welcomed our party.
I know so many left-leaning people on YouTube and everything, and they're always complaining, Joe Rogan's fault, bada bing, bada boom. I'm like, all these people are supporting you on the other side. But then suddenly, when Trump started going to all the podcasts, suddenly you felt offended. Oh, they're not asking hard questions. I'm like, bruh, you guys are playing the same game. I never cared about politics. And suddenly the party that wins that you don't like, suddenly you care about politics.
Hypocrisy, my friend.
Mass deportations have begun.
The only ones that should be deported are the white people because no white people actually belong in this country.
So where are you going?
Let's be honest, if liberals actually applied their policies that are advocating for, most of them have to go out of the country. Very simple.
Public health worker contracts that are funded by U.S. assistance, and all of these in all regions of Ethiopia have been terminated. And 10,000 data clerks, very important in Ethiopia, so that we continue monitoring and ensuring that people are on treatment. So as UNAIDS, we estimate that if PEPFAR wasn't reauthorized between 2025 and 2029 and other resources were not found for the HIV response, there would be a 400% increase in AIDS death. That's 6.3 million people, 6.3 million AIDS-related deaths that will occur in future. We have 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 90-day pause so they can continue. The fact that you came with a statistic as if they're going to block the thing forever for the next 4 years
between 2025 and 2029
with the consequence that you think is going to happen already tells me you have a victim mentality. You don't care if the money is wasted as long as you can grab a little from that pot, and if the pot disappears, you don't care. I don't think the citizens that fund you agree with that, especially when they don't even know they're funded. It's not that they want to remove US aid, they want to add it to the State Department so it's better regulated.